A gigantic win, dominated them. Top 10 team in the country. What's that say about you guys?
Just the resiliency from this group. We heard a lot of things over the week. A lot of people would just say, they were a lot more physical than us. They were going to come in, run the ball, kind of dominate us physically. That puts an edge on a team that already has a lot of players with edge on their shoulders. So, when it comes to games like this, the preparation and the time that we put in, I think it really shows, especially on the scoreboard with just, the dominating fashion that we played with on defense.
You guys, 63-10. It's an AP top 10 team. Your offense most points ever by a Big Ten team against an AP top 10 team. And just when you dominate like this, just the reason you dominated is what in your mind?
The preparation that we put into it, the belief that we have in ourselves. Nobody's shocked with that result at all. That's kind of the standard that we want to bring here. A big-time matchup, we want to rise to the occasion. I think we did a great job with it. Obviously, a lot to still clean up. I just think the resiliency from this group, we have a lot of guys that were under-recruited, kind of done wrong at a school or stuff like that. And, it's just everybody has an edge and a chip on their shoulder, and I think it shows every Saturday.
The defense seemed energized from start to finish. How much of that do you think was fed off of the fans?
Oh, a lot of it. This is the loudest I've ever heard this stadium, and it was just electric. I think everybody did a great job with the red out. It was awesome. By the time we ran on the field, I couldn't hear myself think. The person next to me, which is awesome. We have signals for a reason, so we got to keep that going. But it was great having a community that really is engaged with your football team and supports and shows up like this in a big-time matchup is huge for your program.
So you said you guys were confident coming in based on stuff you saw on film, especially for the defense, that offensive line. What was it that you guys kind of pegged during the week that you kind of felt like you could exploit?
Yeah, they were a really good football team. They were physical. They like to get downhill and run the football. But this defense is built on stopping the run. So when it came down to it, we knew if we can get them off schedule and kind of get them behind early, some things would just, go our way a little bit more than they expected. So getting them behind the schedule, being more physical than them and playing with the speed that we have, I don't think they were expecting that at all. And honestly, just kind of doing our own thing and, locking back in on the details in practice and just being, fast with the football and, stuff that they haven't seen before, I don't think.
Aiden, your thoughts on the D-line and just how dominant you guys looked them up front?
Yeah, they were phenomenal. They made my job really easy tonight. Didn't really get to see a ball a lot because I had the D-line just having a day, but just dominant and physical and just elite at the point of attack. I just think they did a great job. We do a lot of stunts and movement and stuff like that, and I think they did a great job with it and getting vertical. And then obviously when they had the chance to tackle the ball carrier, they did that all night. So it was really good to see from them.
You guys have mixed up your looks a lot and brought Isaiah in quite a bit, and he's kind of the last two games really made an impact. How has that helped and giving those different looks and having him kind of thrive in those situations open things up for you guys?
Yeah, we've known Isaiah was a guy for a long time now. It was really just a matter of time when he got his opportunity to get in, and he's taking full advantage of it every single week. And that starts in practice. He's done a great job, and in games, you see him celebrating every game, so he's doing a great job. But yeah, having another guy, a third linebacker that can get you into some 4-3 sets and then some 3-4 sets, using Kellen Wyatt and him as well. It's been great. He's been phenomenal. Him, Elijah, Kellen, they've all done a great job kind of rotating at that spot and just doing a great job with it.
And Mario Landino's another guy that's kind of flashed. What have you seen from him? Do you kind of expect that this year?
Oh, absolutely. Last year, came in young, a lot of inexperience and, immaturity. But man, did he turn a page after last year and, really focused on his body. Everything that he could to be an elite D tackle. I think he's done a great job, and it shows every Saturday as well.
As a team, when you get such a big special teams play early on with that pump block touchdown, what does that do for a team in a massive game like this?
Yeah, it flips the momentum. I think we had some good momentum there going with, I think it was a 3-and-out in that possession. And then you send an All-American corner off the edge and let him go block it. So it's always good having a guy that can run that fast and, block punts and make plays. But, special teams is something that we had to take advantage of for this game. They have a really good special teams unit. We just had to make sure ours was elite and better than theirs. When we talk about it, it's the tip of the spear. Offense, defense, then you got special teams at the top. So being able to use that as a weapon for us and kind of negate theirs, I think it was huge for us.
And what do you think you guys proved to yourselves internally tonight?
Nothing we didn't already know. I think we know we're an elite football team. I know that we play really well together. Relentless group that, the scoreboard really couldn't even be there. It wouldn't matter to us. 0-0 every single play. We just play really hard and really fast. But I know this will, build some confidence for us, moving forward. But just a big win that we needed because it was the next win that was on our schedule.
Anything else? If not, thanks.